What's up, everybody? In this episode of Hunt and Haul, I'm going to show you some cool stuff I found on clearance, as well as some online orders that I had delivered in the last week of March. Okay, let's start with clearance. So, first of all, I'm not a huge fan of Funko Pops, but this set is pretty cool. I am a lifetime fan of Jurassic Park, and this set, if you can see, features John Hammond as well as the iconic Gates from the original movie, and it was on clearance for $8.99, down from $29.99. So I've had my eye on this set for a while, and that I felt like was a pretty good price. Next, I found the Jurassic World Leopleurodon, famous from the old Charlie the Unicorn cartoons, if anyone's familiar with those. This, I believe, was 50% off. And then he wasn't on clearance, but I found one of the new Sonic figures, the Burrowbot Badnik. So there's the back. Then those were all at Target, by the way. And continuing on with Target, my last two Haulathon orders came in. So again, from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures comic line, I got Dreadmon and Jaguar. So I don't believe either of these characters have ever had an action figure before in the last 30 some odd years they've existed. So it's really cool to finally have these two, and they're very, very detailed with lots of different accessories. Hopefully you can see that. One final thing from Target. I got the Resident Evil 4 remake. I still don't have a PS5, so I'm still playing on PS4, but I've had some time to play this, and it is incredible so far. If you are a fan of the original Resident Evil 4, you will love this game. Next, some other pre-orders I had come in. I finally received my Evercade EXP limited edition. And it came with a free tempered glass screen protector. So, if you're not familiar with Evercade, specifically this model was originally supposed to be released last fall, so that's fall of 2022, but apparently their entire stock was stolen. So the company had no choice but to completely remanufacture every pre-ordered unit and then finally ship them to the customers that paid for them. So I believe they mentioned this, if you could see it here, there's an official Evercade seal of quality. So you can tell if you have an authentic unit from Evercade as opposed to one of the stolen units. So if you ever see one without this mark, might not be legit. A few other pre-orders. This time from PlayAsia, I got the latest Fatal Frame release. So this is a remake of Fatal Frame 4, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, which was originally released for Nintendo Wii, but only in Japan. Now, there was a pretty well-done fan translation, so I was able to play through the game several years ago, but I absolutely love this series, and I will completely support any future release that they put out. So this, of course, is the Asian English version for PS4, and then I also got the premium box for Nintendo Switch. So despite this outer box being completely in Japanese, this is the Asian English version. So on the outside of the shrink wrap, it had this extra logo explaining all the contents in English. So just to give you a quick unboxing here, it came with a clear folder. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad on this. Featuring one of the protagonists on this one, and then on the back you have some of the ghosts. Of course, the game itself, which is the English cover version, so very happy about that. A soundtrack. Again, hopefully there's not too much of a glare. And finally, if I can get it out safely, what do they describe this as? An art book with an original short story, which unfortunately is entirely in Japanese. So it may take a little while to translate, but still a pretty cool bonus item. It has some really cool art. So I've had these pre-ordered for a while. Very happy that these finally showed up safely. Oh, and also, I had no idea this was even a thing, but for ordering from PlayAsia, I got a cool pre-order bonus. So it's a Spirit Camera photo frame. Okay, get this all put back. Go. Okay. And next up, I have a few things that I got from eBay. So, first of all, an order I was very excited about, but unfortunately arrived damaged. This is Flammy, the dragon from Seiken Densetsu 2, which we know in the US as Secret of Mana. And this, if you can see it, was a clock featuring the iconic opening scene with the mana tree and the 3 protagonists, which might be a little hard to see. Now, like I said, unfortunately, the box arrived pretty beat up, and the clock itself is bent. I haven't actually opened it to test it yet. There's a big hole up here, too. But the seller was fantastic. They gave me a partial refund for the damage, so, you know, of course I'd prefer to have a perfect condition one, but hey, it happens. So, got those. Also, got one of the early Nintendo Power issues. This is the January-February 1989 issue featuring Zelda 2 for NES. So this was the only issue earlier than maybe the 130s that I was missing. So now I have the first maybe 10 or so years of Nintendo Powers. Unfortunately, it's missing the poster, but it is in pretty good condition. The spine looks really nice, so glad to finally add that to my collection. And last, but certainly not least, I got something I've been wanting for, gosh, close to 30 years. The Simpsons arcade game for PC. Now, to my knowledge, this, aside from the Arcade 1-Up arcade machine, this is the only physical release of the Simpsons arcade game. Now, it is a DOS version, so it's not, obviously not as good as the authentic arcade game, but still, it's pretty cool. Really nice, vibrant box art, pretty good condition, and it has the game both on a 3 1/4 floppy, or 3 1/2, and then 5 1/4, along with the manual. So, very, very happy to finally own this after such a long time. So, that is everything. That is the last of the things I picked up at the end of March 2023. Of course, let me know what you think, and I will have lots more videos coming soon, so please be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.